Welcome back to Drive Depth, the channel where we go beneath the surface of the automotive world to bring you insights, analysis, and a closer look at the cars shaping our future. If you love learning what makes vehicles truly stand out, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more. Today, we're diving deep into the Toyota Prius 2026, a car that has always been more than just transportation. It's been a cultural symbol, an environmental statement, and now, once again, a redefinition of what a hybrid can be. When the Prius first arrived in the late 1990s, it was a pioneer. It became the face of hybrid technology, showing the world that fuel efficiency and eco-consciousness could be achieved without completely abandoning traditional car design. Fast forward to 2026, and the Prius has evolved into something far more striking, both visually and mechanically. Toyota has not only modernized its appearance but has also elevated its performance, technology, and appeal in ways that make it stand out even in a market crowded with electric and hybrid options. The first thing you notice about the 2026 Prius is its design. Gone are the days of the quirky wedge-shaped silhouette that sparked debates about form versus function. The new Prius embraces sleek, athletic lines, with a coupe-like profile that looks almost futuristic. It's lower, wider, and more aggressive than any Prius before it. The sharp LED headlights, bold front fascia, and aerodynamic curves tell you immediately that this is not the awkward eco-car stereotype. Instead, it looks like something you'd be proud to park in your driveway. Toyota clearly listened to years of feedback and has turned the Prius into a design statement as much as a technological one. Under the hood, the story gets even more impressive. The 2026 Prius comes with the fifth-generation Toyota hybrid system, pairing a refined gasoline engine with advanced electric motors and a larger lithium-ion battery. The result is not just better efficiency but also noticeably improved power. Drivers can expect around 220 horsepower, which may not sound like sports car territory but is more than enough to make the Prius feel lively, responsive, and enjoyable to drive. With a 0 to 60 time of around 7 seconds, the Prius is no longer a slowpoke, it's a genuinely competent performer in everyday conditions. Efficiency remains the Prius's calling card, and Toyota hasn't forgotten that. Depending on the trim and configuration, you can expect fuel economy ratings in the range of 55 to 60 miles per gallon, making it one of the most efficient non-plug-in hybrids on the road. And if you go for the Prius Prime, the plug-in hybrid version, you're looking at an all-electric range of over 50 miles before the gasoline engine even needs to kick in. For many commuters, that means you could drive to work and back all week on electricity alone, only occasionally visiting the gas station. Inside the cabin, the 2026 Prius feels like a leap forward. Toyota has embraced a more minimalist, tech-focused layout, with a large central touchscreen, digital instrument cluster, and refined materials that finally shed the old reputation of being cheap and plasticky. The driving position is lower and more connected to the road, while passenger space remains generous thanks to smart packaging. The rear seats fold flat to provide excellent cargo space, making the Prius just as practical as ever for families, road trips, or even rideshare drivers. Technology is another strong point. Toyota has equipped the Prius with its latest infotainment system, wireless smartphone integration, over-the-air updates, and advanced voice controls. Safety, as always, is a top priority, with Toyota Safety Sense standard across the lineup. That includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and pedestrian detection, all working together to make the Prius not just efficient but also one of the safest cars in its segment. What really makes the 2026 Prius fascinating is its positioning in the modern automotive landscape. 10 years ago, the Prius was the go-to symbol of eco-friendly driving. Today, it competes with a rapidly growing number of full-battery electric vehicles. Some might wonder if hybrids are still relevant, but Toyota's strategy is clear. They believe hybrids still play a crucial role, especially for drivers who want efficiency without the charging infrastructure challenges of full EVs. For many people, the Prius strikes the perfect balance: electric capability when you want it, gasoline backup when you need it, and none of the range anxiety that can come with pure EVs. The 2026 Prius is also important for another reason. It demonstrates that sustainability doesn't have to come at the cost of desirability. This car is stylish, fun to drive, efficient, and packed with technology. It's a car that eco-conscious buyers can love not only for what it does for the environment but also for how it makes them feel behind the wheel. So, is the 2026 Toyota Prius the best Prius ever made? Without a doubt, it's no longer just the car you buy because you want to save fuel. It's a car you might actually buy because you want to drive it. Toyota has managed to reinvent the Prius for a new era, proving that hybrids can still be exciting, relevant, and forward-thinking. That wraps up our deep dive into the Toyota Prius 2026. What do you think about this new generation? Has Toyota finally nailed the perfect balance of design, performance, and efficiency? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Drive Depth, and turn on notifications so you never miss our in-depth looks at the cars shaping tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.